Hi everyone, it's me Darlene in Walmart's parking lot, but I'm not here just because I wanted to do a car vlog. I actually had to go to Walmart and I'm feeling okay right now. I woke up, it was a little rough in the morning. Congestion builds up when you sleep, and but then I took a shower and got dressed, and that made me feel tons better. And I put on this shirt. I'm so anxious to wear fall clothing, but I don't know. I must have done this in a try-on, and I know I haven't done that in a hot minute, and it's because I just haven't been going to the thrift store. I didn't feel like shopping for clothing because I have a closet full and I need to just alter those things to be able to wear them. But this is something, I don't know if I bought it like too small or too big, but you know, it fits really nice and it's very lightweight. I like it, but it is a little bit warm, and it's warm in the car, but I have my windows open. It's not I can't remember. It was, let me see, do I have to turn it all the way on? It's 65 right now. It was in the 50s this morning, and I liked that so much. So I'm doing a crochet party. LaShawn and I, LaShawn is Derek's girlfriend, we are doing a crochet party at Donna's house, and I think there's like 9 people coming. Derek is one of them because he's LaShawn's boyfriend, and because the joke is that he does know how to crochet. At least he did as a kid, because I taught him and he made Afghans. And Donna's husband is Jimmy, and he's the drummer for Area 51, and they're besties. So he's going. And I wanted to still make some food, but Donna has a lot of food that she's going to have, and it's kind of good because I wanted to even bake some things. I wanted to make some Maine whoopie pies. Those of you on the East Coast, you know what I'm talking about. But I just haven't been up to it because I've been like starting to get sick. About a week ago, I could feel it coming on, and I went out Thursday night and Friday night, but both those nights kind of sucked. It was not much going on, and both those nights I came home early, before 9 o'clock. I think I went to Sidecar both nights, and they start at 6 on Thursday, I believe, and 7 on Friday. So I was home early, and Saturday I just knew I wasn't going out the rest of the weekend, and I did not. But it felt good to come. Oh yeah, so Donna has a lot of stuff, but I wanted to make, I haven't even told Derek. I gave Derek a lot of parties when he was a kid, not just for birthday, Halloween, Christmas, Easter. I mean, I was just, you know, drunk mom trying to, you know, be a good mother. That kind of thing. Did enjoy it. I had fun. The kids loved it. But yeah, so he had a lot of parties, and the thing I used to always make is sandwiches just on plain bread cut in triangles, so diagonal, and I would pile a plate with those little triangle sandwiches. The kids fucking loved those. They loved those. They always wanted them when I had parties, so I'm doing that for this little crochet party, and you know, it's just little piece of sandwich that somebody can put on their plate. And I'm making chicken salad sandwiches, and I bought a whole rotisserie chicken that I'm going to clean and use that for the sandwich spread. And I bought some grapes. I thought maybe some grapes would be nice on the table. Donna told me what she had, and I don't think she had grapes or anything like that, so that is good. I was gonna buy something sweet to put out, but I was just like, I don't know, I'm getting tired of being in the store. But what else did I get? Oh, and I'm gonna make a tossed salad because I have lettuce. The neighbor gave me some big, delicious looking garden tomatoes, 3 of them, and I had bought lettuce to make BLTs for Derek, and I only used a little bit of the lettuce, so I have a whole head of lettuce, and I still have tomato, and I have other stuff that I could put in a salad. I picked up some croutons, so I'm just going to make a tossed salad, and I picked up some ranch dressing, new bottle, and because I was almost out, because I use ranch in pasta salads and stuff like that with mayo. I needed more mayo. Derek's the one that, you know, goes through my mayo because I make him pasta salads. And I was going to make a pasta salad, but Donna said she had macaroni salad or something like that. And so I'm gonna just bring that kind of stuff, and then bring myself and my teaching skills, which I have none of. It's kind of hard to teach somebody to crochet. The hardest part is getting them to learn how to wrap the yarn around their fingers for the tension. And then people hold their crochet hooks different ways. So it's hard to explain, you know, you can do it this way or this way. I don't do the finger up in the air thing. I don't know how anybody crochets like that. But anyway, and I do have videos that I can point out to everybody that they can watch when they get home. But realistically, they're never going to crochet again when they leave. And LaShawn has tons of yarn, so she's bringing some yarn. I'm going to bring some yarn. I hope we just have fun, and there will be alcoholic beverages there, which I will not be drinking. I drink water. But that makes it fun for those who do drink, right? So it'll be good. And that's tomorrow, early evening. Tomorrow, late afternoon. What do we call 5 p.m.? Afternoon or evening? It's like in between. It's a tween time. It's in between. It's not this or that. But really, what would you call it? I think in the summer I call it afternoon because it's still bright daylight. Maybe in the fall I call it evening. And you know what? I'm going to have 2 videos today because I'm going to upload this today, but I also have the crochet block of the month coming out. I don't know which one will be first, probably the crochet one. Those videos, believe it or not, do not do well for me when they come out. Very few watch. The advertising dollars are minimal. But those are the type of videos, they're evergreen, meaning somebody can look at them later. And it's the craft videos that do that later. Somebody will search and come across it and just watch all the episodes at once, and because they know it's older and all the episodes have already come out. And so I thought, you know, if I feel like just chatting with you guys, I'm going to chat with you guys. I used to do 2 videos every day at the beginning because I would get up and I'd do a morning chat or something like that and tell you what I had plans, you know, my plans for the day and what video you could expect later, and then I would, you know, do that. But that's when I had no life other than taking care of my mother. And so I was home all the time and I could do that. But maybe I can start doing that again a little bit, because there's a lot of times that I just feel like chatting and I don't have a chance because I might have a, you know, one of the series videos that I have to do. I don't want to be too long though. I do have Rocket, but I didn't bring him with me. I didn't know if the sun would make the car too hot, and I didn't know how long I would be in the store because I just wanted to mosey around a little bit. So he's home. Joe is at the treatment center, and he has an appointment. Not tomorrow. No, tomorrow I got my thing. He has an appointment on Thursday, so he will... well, he wouldn't have to. It's not in the morning. He wouldn't have to stay the night before. I like to go to that appointment with him, but I might not. It depends on how I feel. I've met his doctor and seen her a few times, so I might just let him go on his own. I don't think I need to be there to listen to what she has to say. Still no results from all the testing he went through at the heart center, but now the neurologist, he texted me, or he called me to tell me that they set him up for 2 things, an MRI and a scan. Now he had those things with the heart doctor, but they want to do his neck area as for the blockage they think he might have, because when he puts his head up, it can almost make him pass out. It certainly makes him dizzy. I mean, he'll be completely off balance, and it's not an equilibrium thing or whatever. He does have something in his spine. He actually has a tumor in his spine somewhere, and I don't know, but it could be, I don't know, there's so many things. So we don't know any results about all that yet, but I would have liked to have Rocket here because I like him in the car with me. I was so happy for Rocket last night. After I recorded the video that I uploaded last night, well, it wasn't like dark yet. Was it evening? Was it afternoon? No, I'm just kidding. I wanted to take, no, I had to go to Joe's truck to get something, and I went and I took Rocket out with me, and Daisy was there. Daisy's another girlfriend. He has Chloe, his first love, Penny. He cheated on Chloe with Penny. And now we have Daisy, who belongs to a family that used to live in the apartment complex, but further down. I met this little girl at the pool 2 summers ago. She was with her grandfather. And the little girl's mom died, and the son and the father of the little girl is the son of the grandfather. So, you know, the son and his daughter moved in with his father, and his father's wife, who died also after. And the mother, the biological mother of the son, moved in with them, but they needed a bigger apartment, so they ended up moving next to my neighbor, who moved to Texas months ago. So it's the man and the woman that used to be married, but they're not, and their son and their granddaughter. And she moved in just to help and, you know, made it easy living, you know, for everybody financially. And she's very nice. They're all nice, and they get along okay, but they were married and divorced years ago, and now they're all together, but they're not a couple. Anyway, they have a little dog, Daisy. I'm going to call it like a hot dog, smaller than Rocket, and she is the sweetest thing. And so when we went to the truck, Daisy was outside, and they just went like right nose to nose. They've never really played together. They just like say hi, and it's usually when I'm coming or going. They played. I probably stood there for 20 minutes and was talking to the little girl's father. And we just watched the dogs play, run in circles, and then stop and just look at each other and take turns peeing and take turns sniffing the pee, and then take turns where the pee came from, sniffing that part. They were typical dogs, but they were having so much fun. And one time, Daisy would run and Rocket would chase her, and then she would just throw herself on her back. And if he couldn't stop fast enough, he'd jump over her. I was just having so much fun watching them. Daisy's only like a year old. Rocket's like 11 or 12 now. Joe doesn't really remember, but he told me last year 10 or 11, so now I'm going to say 11 or 12. And he was like a puppy. He was having so much fun. And then Kaylee came, the little girl, and she was so excited to see them playing, and she sat down and played with them, and they were all having fun, and then they just pooped out. Rocket was like tired and ready to go on the bed. So he went in and he took a nice nap. But it was so fun to see him play. I was so mad that I didn't have my camera. I should have gone in and captured some of that, but I will try. I'll try to catch them together again. And, you know, if Kaylee's outside, I'll ask her, can you go get Daisy so they can play? And I'm so happy that little girl lives next door, and they're nice. They're the ones that gave us the tomatoes. And Joe came over, I don't know, a couple nights ago, or maybe last week, from an AA meeting with a box full of food donations that somebody brought. They'll do that sometimes if the food donation places have too much. They'll go to AA meetings and see if anybody wants the food, or if you have somebody you can give it to. So Joe took it home. He didn't even know what was in there, and he kept, I think, 4 cans of carrots and 1 can of peas, and I think 1 can of kidney beans, because he said, is that the kind of beans in chili? And I said, yes, he likes beans with chili. And then there was a whole bunch of other cans of beans and bags of rice and all kinds of stuff. And we went next door. The people were sitting on their patio, the woman was, and they were so happy to get all that food. So I was glad, you know, it's nice to have neighbors that you can talk to and You know, my other neighbor, we only talked once since she left, and it was all on good terms at the end. And I really would like to call her again. I just haven't gotten around to it, so I need to do that. But I'm going to stop now. I just wanted to tell you guys that I was actually out of the house, and I'm going to make the chicken salad and stuff. And I'm glad the party isn't until 5, so that's going to give me tomorrow to set that up. I don't have to like make sandwiches, you know, right now. I'll make them today, but I'll just get everything ready, wash the grapes, all that stuff. So, maybe I won't have time to record tomorrow. I don't know. I don't think I'll be recording at the crochet party. It feels weird to crochet. It feels weird to record when there's a whole bunch of people that might say yes just because they feel like they have to say yes. And, you know, I just don't want to invade anybody's privacy. And it's the first time we're doing this, so I'm not going to record there. Just want to have fun, and I'll have enough to do without worrying about recording. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll be back with more soon. Bye. Oh, and go check my eBay. I got penny auctions up. Starts at 1 penny, free shipping, and some people are starting to get things really, really cheap, and that's okay. I love it. I love just seeing the scraps go away. I love trying to pick out the things and putting them up. So go do that. Pretty please, just link in the description. That's the easiest way to find it. Okay, guys, said too much. I'm tired now. I need a nap.